As a holistic practitioner, there are 3 rules that I regularly break. Number 1 is I take the idea of treating symptoms and I throw it out the window. Conventional medicine just looks at the symptom and looks at medicine or treatment for that symptom. So you have hock pain, they're looking at how to eliminate the hock pain. But as a holistic practitioner, you're going to be looking at other things as well. You are going to be looking at the emotional balance of that horse. You're going to be looking at their lifestyle and their management, their nutrition. You're going to be looking at the full body, not just the hock. You're going to be looking at compensatory patterns. So you're going to have to learn for your horse to have a holistic health and to be the healthiest they can be. You're going to have to learn to break the rule and throw the symptoms out the window. The second rule that I always break is that I listen to the horse, not necessarily the owner or the trainer. And I know that sounds really bad of a rule to break. However, let me explain it to you. I love it when trainers, owners, horse caretakers give me information to help me figure out what's going on with the horse. However, a lot of times that can be misconstrued. And what I like is when the horse tells me themselves. Now, how does a horse tell me? Because they can't speak. They tell me through my intuition in some ways, but also what I feel. Once I am with that horse and I am going over every body part and I am tuning into them, they tell me where things are. And why this is important is because the horse might be exhibiting one symptom, but that actually is coming from someplace else. We know that like back pain and hock pain go together. So it's really hard to just say, oh, my horse's back is sore. We also know that if we follow the fascial lines, that things that are a symptom at one end of the horse, say at their poll, can also exhibit someplace else, like say at their sacrum. So really, I like to look at the horse and let them tell me. So the second rule I break is that I like to listen to the owner, but I believe the horse. The third rule I break is I refuse to believe that there is one treatment or one modality that is the ultimate best for that horse. There is no one formula. Each medicine for each horse has to be tweaked, rewritten, and it has to be totally developed for that particular individual. That's one of the greatest things about holistic medicine is it's so individualized. As you develop your skill set, you start to realize the little nuances that can make a really big difference in the horse's health. And I really